Happy Friday, Parlay Cafe. We got 2 days left of the NBA regular season with every single team playing today. We took yesterday off because it was just a terrible slate. And the day before, we take a brutal beat. Our first time taking Mikal Bridges points all season long. He goes out halfway through the third quarter, us just needing one more basket. The coach doesn't put him back in the rest of the game, even though it's practically tied for the rest of the game. He didn't get injured or anything. The coach after the game said he was fine. Ends with a season low amount of minutes, doesn't get us that final basket. We said we needed a day off after that, but we're going to double down today with 2 even money parlays. Here we go. Parlay number 1, there it is at exactly plus 100. We're starting it off with the Knicks money line, who are an 11.5 point favorite at home to win this one. Also an important game for them because if they win, Bucks lose, they can move into that 2 seed. But if they lose the game, they can move down a few seeds, and they're going up against the Nets, who have absolutely nothing to play for. Their season's over. They're going to be missing a bunch of their main guys like the Knicks to capitalize and get it done. And in that game, we also have DiVincenzo over 12.5 points. He's hit this in 16 of his last 18 home games. Those 2 misses were against the Celtics and the Magic, 2 of the best defenses in the league. Today they played the Nets, who DiVincenzo had 31 points against less than a month ago. On March 23rd, he's also averaging about 20 since Julius Randle went out. Like him to get 13. Then we got Banchero over 4.5 rebounds. He's hit this in 26 of his last 29. He's averaging almost 7 on the season. And the 76ers are letting up the 4th most rebounds per game to the power forward position in the last 30 games. And in Banchero's last 4 games against him, he had 8, 9, 9, and 9. Also a big game for the Magic, like Banchero, to step up. And then finally, the Denver Nuggets money line. They are an 11-point favorite to win this one against the Spurs, and all the starters for the Nuggets are currently probable, and they just need to win one of these last 2 games to lock up that 1 seed. With all those players probable, we think they're all going to play, and they'll aggressively try and get it done tonight against the Spurs team that's missing a ton of their guys. So if the Nuggets win, they can rest for that final game of the season. Get ready for the playoffs. We think they win tonight. These 4 legs plus 100. We're rolling with it. Dave, hit us with the second parlay.
Thanks for sending it, Dre. Here's our second parlay for the day. Starts off with KD, who has hit this in 10 straight games. He's averaging over 27 points per game on the season. Kings are letting up the 4th most amount of points to the power forward position on the season, and KD has hit this in 10 straight against the Kings. Let's lock it in. Next leg, Sabonis hit this in 37 straight games, and he's averaging 13.7 rebounds per game. We like him for 10 plus. Next, Siakam hit this leg in 16 of his last 17 games, and he's averaging over 21.5 points per game on the season. Plus, big game for the Pacers, he's got to step up. 4th, final leg, MPJ. Need him for 4 plus rebounds. He's hit this in 38 of his last 40 games. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game. And in his matchup against the Spurs last month, he put up 16 rebounds. Tonight, need him for 4. Lock it in, and back to you.
Thank you, Dave. So there's the first parlay that I went through at exactly plus 100. There's the one that Dave went through at minus 101. Hopefully, we can hit both of these, roll them over into Sunday, where we've got another 15-game NBA slate, and have a great weekend. Going into the playoffs, we think we will. And I'll talk to you guys later.